Chiefs Kingdom, stop scrolling right now. Arrowhead Stadium just erupted with breaking news, and one fact is already on the table: fully cleared. Patrick Mahomes is getting the ultimate green light from medical staff this week, but that is only the beginning of a massive roster shift in Kansas City. A $20 million defensive weapon is fighting for his spot, and a $25 million franchise icon is officially sitting on the hottest seat in the entire league. Insiders warned us last night, and here is the truth you need to hear. Kansas City is completely transforming before training camp even begins. If you bleed red and gold more than you hate the Broncos, smash like and subscribe right now. We start with the defensive backfield secret that has Arrowhead shaking. Stay locked, there is a double cliffhanger at the end. Whispers turned into footsteps, and the secondary room in Kansas City is officially looking nothing like the past. The name? Christian Fulton. Now watch the shift unfolding inside Steve Spagnuolo's defensive room. The Kansas City Chiefs have completely rebuilt their cornerback room entering the 2026 season. They will be relying heavily on rookie Mansour Delane to lead the charge. But as every championship coaching staff knows, no secondary survives the brutal gauntlet of the AFC on a single island. Enter Fulton, the former Chargers and Titans starter who signed a lucrative 2-year, $20 million deal in free agency to bring veteran stability to Missouri. ESPN reporter Bill Barnwell just named Fulton to his prestigious all-backup team, calling him a premier depth piece after an impressive 2024 campaign under Jesse Minter in Los Angeles. Injuries unfortunately wiped out most of Fulton's debut season in Kansas City, limiting him to just 8 games due to persistent knee and ankle issues. That frustrating health stretch meant he never quite persuaded defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo to hand him significant full-time playing time over the existing rotation. However, his track record across his 65 career NFL games speaks for itself, boasting 217 tackles, 38 passes defended, and 5 interceptions. The front office knows that with L'Jarius Sneed returning alongside young talent like Mansour Delane and Noel Williams occupying the top 3 corner spots, having Fulton along with former Dolphins starter Kader Kohou gives Kansas City unprecedented insurance against elite passing attacks. When you look at the arms race across the conference, having a boundary cornerback with 65 games of high-level experience coming off the bench is a luxury very few contenders possess. Spagnuolo loves to run complex, heavy blitz packages that leave cornerbacks on isolated islands without safety help, and Fulton's physical press coverage background fits that aggressive philosophy like a glove if his body holds up over 17 games. Remember, back in Tennessee and Los Angeles, Fulton made a career out of taking away second options on third down, jamming receivers at the line of scrimmage and altering the timing of opposing quarterbacks. What makes Fulton so intriguing under Spagnuolo is his versatility in nickel and dime packages. He isn't just a boundary corner, he has the size and tackling ability to drop into the slot against physical tight ends or big-bodied receivers in the red zone. That tactical flexibility allows Kansas City to hide coverages late in the pre-snap process, making life miserable for young quarterbacks trying to read Arrowhead's defensive fronts. What many fans don't realize is how Spagnuolo values cornerbacks who execute aggressive run support off the edge, and Fulton's physical tackling grade proves he isn't afraid to step up and stop outside zone sweeps. That added dimension forces opposing offenses to rethink quick screen passes on early downs. If Fulton can prove his knee is fully healed during camp, Spagnuolo gets a chess piece that transforms good coverage into an impenetrable wall. Can Fulton stay healthy and become the ultimate secret weapon for Spagnuolo this fall? Drop your take in the comments below. And if you trust this defense to lock down the AFC West, smash that like button right now. But as critical as the secondary rebuild is, the absolute heartbeat of the entire franchise just received the update every single fan in Missouri has been praying for since December. A move 6 months in the making, born from a brutal winter afternoon that ended a championship dynasty dream. Insiders say the medical file officially cleared the final desk this week. The identity everyone's asking about? Patrick Mahomes, and the locker room is already gearing up for his return. According to an official rumor reported by longtime NFL insider Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated, there is a clear expectation among Chiefs staff that Mahomes will be fully cleared this week following his severe torn ACL and LCL suffered on December 14th against the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chiefs missed the playoffs and saw their bid for a historic 4th straight Super Bowl appearance crumble the moment number 15 went down, but the 2-time MVP is aiming straight for a Week 1 return. Breer noted that once doctors give him the green light, Mahomes will go full throttle, forcing head coach Andy Reid and the staff to balance his insane competitive fire with a smart plan to keep him healthy from September all the way through February. Before his knee buckled, Mahomes was completing 62.7% of his passes for 3,587 yards, 22 touchdowns and 11 interceptions through 14 games. The offense struggled to meet its usual legendary standards even before the injury, but a fully healthy Mahomes completely resets the power balance of the entire NFL. Think about what this means for the rest of the league. When Mahomes is on the field, defenses are forced to play too high shell coverages, linebackers cannot stack the box against the run, and offensive coordinator Matt Nagy can unleash the full, unfiltered playbook. Without him, Kansas City was predictable and vulnerable on third down. With him, Arrowhead becomes an unscalable fortress once again. The mental hurdle of coming off a major knee reconstruction involving both the ACL and LCL is real for any athlete, but Mahomes has repeatedly proven throughout his career that standard biological recovery timelines simply do not apply to him. His footwork, his signature off-platform throws, his ability to extend plays outside the pocket, all of it relies heavily on that left knee acting as a stable pivot base. The medical staff has reportedly constructed a specialized bracing protocol that protects the rebuilt ligaments without restricting his natural, chaotic escape movement in the pocket. Furthermore, Mahomes spent the offseason working with elite biomechanics experts to refine his weight distribution, ensuring he doesn't overcompensate on his right leg during deep dropbacks. Analysts who studied his rehab film noted that his acceleration coming out of rollouts is already reaching pre-injury velocity metrics. That physical milestone means defender pursuit angles will fail just like they did during his championship runs. That attention to detail is why insiders are so confident he won't just participate in camp, he will dominate it from day one. Will Mahomes regain his unanimous MVP form by week 1? Drop your score prediction below. And if you believe number 15 leads Kansas City straight back to the Lombardi Trophy, hit subscribe immediately. Yet, as massive as Mahomes' return is, a historic weapon on special teams is facing an unprecedented internal crisis. Scouts called his right foot a legendary weapon, and the front office paid him $25 million to prove it. The question was not if he was iconic, but why the operational trust completely vanished when the season was on the line. The name? Harrison Butker. The three-time Super Bowl champion finds himself on the ultimate hot seat heading into the 2026 season. Butker holds a career field goal conversion rate of 88.4%, ranking 4th best in NFL history, but his performance over the last 2 years has noticeably dipped below his lofty standards. In 2024, he converted 84% of field goals, followed by 86.8% last season, ranking just 15th in the league. Worse yet, Butker struggled mightily on extra points, converting a career-low 88.6% by hitting 31 of 35 attempts, the second worst mark in the entire NFL among qualified kickers. Fans watched him miss 9 total kicks last year, including a crucial Week 5 kickoff out of bounds against Jacksonville that set up the Jaguars' winning drive. The ultimate sign of lost coaching trust came in Week 14 against the Chargers. Trailing by 3 late, Coach Andy Reid opted for backup quarterback Gardner Minshew to throw into double coverage rather than letting Butker attempt a 55-yard field goal. With a contract making him the 3rd highest paid kicker behind Chris Boswell and Brandon Aubrey, Butker's trajectory mirrors former Ravens legend Justin Tucker, who hit a steep late career decline before being cut. Kicking in the NFL is 90% mental, and once a subtle mechanical flaw or micro-doubt creeps into a veteran kicker's routine, the descent can be startlingly fast and unforgiving. When you look at how razor-thin AFC playoff games are, a missed extra point early in the second quarter or an out-of-bounds kickoff under 2 minutes completely alters win probability. What makes Butker's situation critical is the new kickoff rule dynamics. Kicking balls out of bounds or failing to pin opponents inside the 20-yard line gives elite returners instant momentum, putting extra stress on Spagnuolo's defense. If Butker's plant leg or swing mechanics are slightly off, it affects distance, hang time, and accuracy all at once. Special teams coach Dave Tubb has built his entire philosophy on total reliability in high wind conditions at Arrowhead, and any hesitation from the kicking unit destroys aggressive play calling. When a team loses faith in its kicker, it forces the offense to go for it on 4th and medium in tight territory, altering game script entirely. The Chiefs' front office cannot afford to bleed points on special teams while paying premium cap space. If Butker misses early field goals during camp or preseason games in August, Brett Veach and the front office will have zero choice but to bring in street free agent competition to protect their $25 million investment. Can Butker regain his clutch form, or are his days in Kansas City numbered? Drop your honest opinion below. If you want the Chiefs to solve special teams before Week 1, smash that like button. 3 massive headlines, 1 absolute turning point for Kansas City. The secondary overhaul gives Steve Spagnuolo the deep rotation needed to suffocate modern passing attacks. Patrick Mahomes' imminent medical clearance restores the championship heartbeat of the entire city. And the pressure on Harrison Butker proves that no one in this building gets a free pass regardless of past rings. Kansas City is not rebuilding after last year's playoff miss. They are retooling with cold, calculated precision. The AFC West foolishly believes the Chiefs' dynasty is slowing down, but a healthy Mahomes paired with a reloaded defense means the road to the Super Bowl still runs directly through Arrowhead Stadium. If Kansas City hits their stride early in September, the Chargers will regress, the Raiders will remain irrelevant, and the Broncos will be chasing ghosts by November. The roster talent is locked in, the franchise quarterback is returning, but two major questions still hang over the entire facility heading into training camp. First, smash that like button right now if you believe Kansas City takes back the AFC West crown this year. Second, drop a comment telling me if Harrison Butker should remain the kicker all season. Third, subscribe right now because every single new subscriber makes Chargers and Raiders fans nervous about what is coming next. But listen closely, here is the double edge of the cliff. Inside the facility, doctors are holding one final meeting before training camp opens, and if Mahomes experiences any minor swelling in his knee, his preseason workload gets completely wiped out. Meanwhile, outside the building, the Los Angeles Chargers just cleared salary cap space to pursue a former Pro Bowl cornerback who could disrupt Kansas City's entire passing game plan. Which domino falls first in the AFC West? Hit subscribe, stay locked, and let us make the kingdom louder than ever. See you in the next video.